ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्मग्राह्यगृहीताङ्गं मामुद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्ष कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुख्यर्थं भवसागरे। मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफलः सर्वदा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यं दासोऽहं तव केशव। शुकरूप प्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारदा एतत् कथा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय। देवदेव जगन्नाथ पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना यदुत्तमोत्तमश्लोकनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते। भवे भवे यथा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते तदा कुरुष्व देवेश नातस्त्वं नो यतः प्रभो। नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनस्तं नमामि हरिं पराम्। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्-भागवतम की जय। Welcome everyone to the session on Krishna Līlā. This series titled as Vraja Līlā Sudhā, Venugopala Krishna Līlā in Vrindavan. We have been discussing Śrī Krishna Janma Līlā, and we started jumping into the ocean of Krishna Līlā Sagara. We discussed elaborately about this verse, Līlā Kallola Varidhi, that describes what are the beautiful characteristics of Krishna Līlā Sagara. Wow, red and red matching. Very good. The slide is red. I am wearing red. Sarita, you are also wearing red. सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोल वारिधि अतुल्य मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रिय मंडला त्रिजगन्मनसाकर्षी मुरली कलकूजिता असमानोर्ध्वरूप श्री विस्मापित चराचरम्. Okay, please repeat after me. सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोल वारिधि
सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोल वारिधि
अतुल्य मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रिय मंडला
अतुल्य मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रिय मंडला
त्रिजगन्मनसाकर्षी मुरलीकलकूजिता
त्रिजगन्मनसाकर्षी मुरलीकलकूजिता
असमानोर्ध्वरूपः श्रीविस्मापितचराचरः
असमानोर्ध्वरूपः विस्मापितचराचरा
Sri Krishna is an ocean whose waves are astonishing and wonderful pastimes, surrounded by devotees, adorned with incomparable sweet love, whose enchanting flute song attracts the minds of all beings in the three worlds, and whose unsurpassed beauty fills both moving and non-moving beings with wonder. Okay, so part of this Krishna Leela series, we started discussing Krishna Janma Līlā. So a quick recap of what we discussed. Yesterday we discussed how Narada Muni became the catalyst in accelerating the birth of Krishna. We discussed the reasons why Narada Muni instigated Kaṁsa to kill the first 6 children, because they were his own children in the previous birth, in the previous life, as Kalanemi, who was the son of Hiranyakashipu. Kalanemi had Kalanemi, who is none other than Kaṁsa in the previous life, had 6 children, and they were demoniac. So Hiranyakashipu, who is the grandfather of these 6 children, cursed the 6 children that you will be killed by your own father. So in the current life, in Dwapara Yuga, Kalanemi is born as Kaṁsa in the current life, and the 6 children, they took the form of Shad Garbhas in the womb of Mother Devaki, and the Shad Garbhas represent Shad Ripus, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha, Matsarya, Arishad Vargas. So Kaṁsa killing these 6 children indicates 2 things: that the karma is fulfilled, the curse received by these 6 children from Brahma in the previous life for their mistake, that karma is fulfilled, and also the Arishad Vargas, before Krishna can appear, our heart should be clean. Our heart should be cleansed of these anarthas. So we discussed all of this yesterday, and then after 6 children, then Balarama, Devaki Devi carries Balarama, and through the help of Yoga Maya, Balarama is transferred from the womb of Devaki Devi into the womb of Rohini Mata, who is living in Vrindavan along with Yashodamayi. Because Rohini Mata is the eternal mother of Sankarshana or Balarama. That's why Krishna instructed Yoga Maya to transfer Balarama from Devaki Devi's womb to Rohini Mata's womb. So Balarama represents Guru Tattva. He is the Guru Tattva who can kill. As soon as Guru has entered in our life, that is a beginning of the cleansing of our heart. Guru, with his teachings, with his mercy, he cleanses our heart. So that's why the 6 Shad Garbhas, the Shad Ripus were destroyed at the same time when Balaram is going to be born. Nayamatma balahinena labhya. The absolute truth, Krishna, Bhagavan, cannot be attained by one who doesn't have spiritual strength. So Balarama represents that spiritual strength. Balarama is the original servitor of Godhead. He prepares for Lord's bed, throne, umbrella, residence, everything. If Bhagavan wants to wear padukas, Balaram becomes the paduka. Balaram wants to hold if Bhagavan wants an umbrella, Balaram becomes umbrella. If Bhagavan wants to walk on the land, Balaram becomes that land and the dirt. He becomes the throne. If Bhagavan wants to sit, Balaram becomes the throne. And he is the umbrella. And he is the Vrindavan Dham itself. For Radha and Krishna to perform their pastimes, to perform that drama, they need some stage. So Balaram becomes that stage. So we have seen how Balaram serves Bhagavan in various avataras as an eternal associate. In Ramavatara, the same Balarama appears as Lakshmana Swami and assists Ramachandra. And in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela, that same Balaram appears as Nityananda Prabhu assisting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the 6 Shadgarbhas are killed, and then Sankarshana Balarama appeared, and then yesterday we started discussing the appearance of Śrī Krishna also. Krishna does not take birth like an ordinary birth like all of us, but he appears in his own spiritual body. He does not occupy a material body. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakritim swam adhishtaya swambhamami atmamayaya. Whenever Krishna appears in the material world, he appears in his own spiritual form. And he is Aja. Just like Lakshmi Devi or just like Sita Devi, she is called Ayonija. She is not born from the womb of any mother. Similarly, Krishna or Bhagavan, Vishnu, Krishna, Narayana, they whenever they appear in the material world, it is called Aja. They are called Aja, unborn.
Goda Devi also, Prabhuji. Today is Goda Devi appearance.
Today is yes. Today is Goda Devi's.
She is also Ayonija. She is also Ayonija.
Yeah, she's also Ayonija. Yeah. So many wonderful things today. Shravana Shukravaram, the day of the festival of Amavaru, and this is the day when Goda Devi appeared in Tiruvalliputtur, Srivilliputturu. So many wonderful things. So we are fortunate to discuss the appearance of Krishna and his sister Yogamaya in the form of Durga Devi on this auspicious day. Wonderful day. Wonderful day to immerse ourselves in Krishna Katha. And when Krishna appeared in the womb of Mother Devaki, Shukadeva Goswami describes how effulgent Devaki Devi was. Because Krishna was present in her womb, and she was effulgent, she was radiating, she was glowing, her whole body was glowing like a shining lamp. Sa Devaki sarva jagan nivasa nivasa bhutani taram nareje bojendra gehe gnishikevash bojendra gehe gnishikevaruddha sarasta saraswati jnana khale yata sati. Sarva jagan nivasa nivasa bhuta. Devaki Mata was carrying Sri Krishna Bhagavan, who is the abode of the 3 planetary systems. So she is carrying the residence of all the Brahmandas. Tribhuvana Vapusham Vishnu Visham Namami. She is carrying that Vishnu who is who has the body in the form of Tribhuvana, 3 planetary systems. And while she is carrying, and when she was in that Bojendra Griha, the prison house of Kaṁsa, she appeared like a Agni Shika. She appeared like a Agni Shika, a flame, the suppressed flame, a pot filled with flames. And then, while Devakī Devi was carrying Śrī Krishna or Vishnu in her womb, the Devatas, they offered a prayer. Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Vihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Mrita Satyanetram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapanna. And the Devatas said, if one takes shelter of Lord Krishna, even the great difficult material ocean appears like a Govatsapada, appears like a small amount of water contained in Govatsapada. Now, why did the Devatas speak about this? The previous one, okay, it makes sense. They are glorifying Krishna. Oh Krishna, you are the absolute truth. You are the truth who exists beyond the three times, beyond the three states, Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. This is fine. This is like glory, just like how Arjuna glorified Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Param Brahma, Param Dama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve Devarshi Narado Tada Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. So like that, just like Kulshekara Alvar glorifying Krishna. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Jaitu Jaitu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam. So, but why did the Devatas speak about this point here? Whoever takes shelter of Krishna, whoever takes shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, for them, a gigantic material ocean which is difficult to cross will appear like a small amount of water contained in the footprint of a calf. Why? Why did they speak about this? Any idea?
స్పెసిఫిక్ గా గో అని వాడారు, ఎందుకని అంటున్నారు ప్రభుజీ?
నో, ఈ శ్లోకము దేవతలు వాళ్ళ గర్భస్థుతి ప్రేయర్స్ ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఈ శ్లోకం గురించి ఎందుకు చెప్పారు? ఎవరైతే ఆ భగవంతుని పాదాల వద్ద శరణాగతి తీసుకుంటారో వాళ్ళకి ఈ భవసాగరం, చాలా అంతులేని భవసాగరం, ఈదడానికి చాలా కష్టతరంగా ఉన్న భవసాగరంలోంచి దాటడము చాలా సులభం అయిపోతుంది. ఎందుకు ఈ విషయం ఎందుకు చెప్పారు అసలు ఇక్కడ?
అంటే కృష్ణ భూమి మీదకి వస్తున్నారు కదా, మనకే కదా ప్రభుజీ కష్టాలు, సంసారం అవన్నీ. సో మనకి హింట్ ఇస్తున్నారు. సో మీరు కానీ ప్రే చేయగలిగితే, ప్రే చేస్తే కృష్ణని యూ కెన్ బి రిలీవ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద వరీస్ అని చెప్తున్నారు.
ఓకే, సో ద దేవతాస్ ఆర్ సేయింగ్ దిస్ బికాస్ now Devakī Devi and Vasudeva, they are in that prison house. They are in a difficult situation. Now how can they get out of the prison house? By taking shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, who has already appeared in the womb of Devaki. Because now later on we will discuss, right? In the next few minutes we'll start discussing how Vasudeva starts carrying Balagopal and goes to Vrindavan. So how is that possible? It's a tight security prison house Kaṁsa has. So how can one get out of the jail like that? It is by taking shelter of lotus feet of Krishna. When Vasudeva was carrying Krishna on his head, the lotus feet of Krishna are on his head, right? So one who takes shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, for them the material ocean becomes Anupayamsi Kanika. Prithvi Renu Ranupayamsi Kanika Tejo Spulingo Lagu. Tejo Nishvasanam Maruttanutaram Randram Susukshmam Nabaha Kshudra Rudra Pitamaha Prabhrutaya Kita Samastasura Drishte Yatra Satavako Vijayate Sripada Dhuli Kana. Prithvi becomes Renu. Anu Payamsi Kanika. Payamsi, that means the ocean, becomes Kanika. It becomes a droplet. Prithvi Renur Anu Payamsi Kanika Tejo Spulingo Lago. And so on. So, Tejo Nishvasanam Maruttanutarama. Very beautiful honor.
Falgus Pulingo Lagu.
Falgus Pulingo Lagu. Tejo Nishvasanam Maruttanutaram Randram Susukshmam Nabaha.
Falgu ante enti Prabhuji marchipoyanu. Falgu ante enti Prabhuji?
Falgu, small.
Small. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why the Devatas spoke about this verse. And they recited many other prayers as part of Garbhastuti. Okay, now. So for us, the process of inviting Krishna into our heart, just like how Devaki Devi invited Krishna into her womb, the process for us is Shravanam. Simply by hearing Krishna Katha, we can invite Krishna into our Garbham, Hridaya Garbham. The process of Shravanam, Krishna Katha Shravanam, Krishna Līlā Shravanam, cleanses the heart, Shuddhi, purification of the heart. And then into the Garbha, the Hridaya Garbha, we can invite Krishna, and then we can get Krishna Sakshat Darshan. So Krishna appeared in the form of Chaturbhuja form in Devaki Devi's womb, and we discussed how there was a light that broke through the darkest midnight in Mathura, and then the entire universe rejoiced at the advent of supreme shelter. The Lord descends at the stroke of midnight during the auspicious month of Shravana, and the whole atmosphere was like a brilliant. It was like a brilliant day. It was like a Paurnami day, full moon Paurnami day. That night was shining with brilliance of full moon. Rivers ran clear, gentle breezes blew, and the minds of few devotees overflowed with immense joy. So this entire description is there in Bhagavatam in 10th canto, 3rd chapter. And as Vishnu, the Chaturbhuja Narayana, was was coming down from the skies, all the Devatas, they were showering rain of flowers. And then at that time, Chaturbhuja Narayana form appeared in the womb of Devaki Devi. From Devaki Devi's womb, that Chaturbhuja Narayana appeared. He came out. He appeared like a bala. Tamadbhutam balakamambuje kshanam chaturbhujam shankhagadadhyudayudam Srivatsalakshmam galashopi kaustubam Pītāmbaram Sāndrapayodasaubhagam Maharhavaiduryya Kirita Kuntala Tvisha Parishvakta Sahasra Kuntalam Uddhama Kanchangada Kankanadibir Virochamanam Vasudeva Aikshata. Vasudeva then saw that wonderful child with lotus-like eyes, possessing 4 arms, holding weapons like the conch and mace, bearing the mark of Srivatsa, with the Kaustuba gem glowing on his neck, dressed in yellow silk, possessing the beauty of dense rain cloud, his thousands of scattered locks of hair illuminated by the brilliance of an invaluable Vaidurya gem crown, and earrings, and shining brilliantly with a glowing belt, armlets and bracelets. Tamabbutam balakam ambujekshanam. Okay, ambujekshanam, lotus eyes. Though he arrives in full majesty, his expression is that of an enchanting, beautiful child, instantly evoking parental love alongside awe. So the Supreme Lord appears as a wonderful child with lotus-like eyes, holding Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Chaturbhujam Shankha Gadadyudayudam Srivatsa Lakshmam Galashobhikaustubam. He was bearing Srivatsa mark and Kaustuba on his chest. And then he was wearing Pitambaram. Sandra Payoda Shaubhagam. Sandra Payoda. Payoda means rain cloud. Sandra Payoda, dense rain cloud. His bodily complexion is that of a dense rain cloud. And Shaubhagam, Sandra Payoda Saubhagam. It's effulgent. His bodily complexion is effulgent, very shining, glowing. Even though it is dark like a cloud, but it is shining. Dense rain cloud represents deep, boundless mercy. Pitambara strikes across the brilliant lightning. So there is a cloud. The bodily complexion, dark bodily complexion, represents the cloud. And then the Pitambaram represents lightning. Whenever there is a cloud, when it is about to rain, when Krishna is about to shower mercy, because he is descending, he is appearing in the Bhuloka, right? So he is about to shower his mercy. So there has to be lightning, thundering, lightning. The thundering is Shankha. The lightning is Pitambaram. Maharha Vaidurya Kirita Kuntala Tvisha Parishvakta Sahasra Kuntalam. He was wearing a beautiful crown, kundala, earrings, made of priceless Vaidurya gems, cast a glowing aura that catches the edges of his dark, cascading hair. Sahasra Kuntalam. Uddhama Kanchangana Kankanadibir. Decked in a brilliant belt, that Vadanam. Armlets and bracelets. The unborn creator appears fully dressed and ornamented in the midst of barren prison. And looking at this appearance of Srimad-Narayana, Sri Mahavishnu, in Chaturbhuja form, appearing in front of Vasudeva and Devaki, both Devaki and Vasudeva, they were astonished. And then Mother Devaki, relieved of her suffering. She has been captivated by Kaṁsa, and all of her suffering is relieved as soon as she saw the Chaturbhuja form Balaka, Adbhuta Balaka. And it is a tradition that He is a Kshatriya, right? Vasudeva is a Kshatriya. Nanda Baba is a Vaishya and Vasudeva is a Kshatriya. For Kshatriyas, it is a tradition that whenever there is a birth in the family, they should offer cows in charity. They should offer thousands of cows in charity, not just one or two, thousands of cows decorated with golden ornaments. But since Vasudeva is in the present house, he offered 10,000 cows in his mind. So he offered these 10,000 cows to Brahmanas in charity. This is how they would celebrate. This is how they would celebrate in the ancient times. So now when Vasudeva and Devaki, they had darshan of this Adbhuta Balaka, Chaturbhuja Balaka, they felt very happy. And then Krishna started speaking to them. Krishna said, my dear father and mother, Devaki and Vasudeva, you both have performed so many austerities. Now first Lord explains why he has appeared in this Chaturbhuja form. That is, to give a confirmation to Devaki and Vasudeva that he is actually the child who is born is actually Narayana himself. And he is giving second level of confirmation that for the last 3 lifetimes you have been carrying me as your child. In the Swayambhuva millennium, you both in that life you both were Prishni and Sutapa. You both performed austerity, great tapas for 12,000 years, and as a result I appeared as your child, and that avatara's name was Prishni Garbha. Prishni Garbha. That was the name of the avatara, Prishni Garbha. And then next in the next yuga, I believe this is in Satya Yuga only, Vamana Avatara. Yeah. So Aditi and Kashyapa, the same Devaki and Vasudeva, in that life they were Aditi and Kashyapa, and Vamana, the Bhagavan appeared as Vamana as their child. And now in this lifetime, in Dwapara Yuga, I am appearing to both of you, Devaki and Vasudeva. So Supreme Lord is giving confirmation to Devaki and Vasudeva that the child who is born is not an ordinary child, but Sakshat Sri Mahavishnu himself. So now at this point, Devaki, Vasudeva, they offer some prayers. So let's look at those prayers. So looking at the Chaturbhuja form of this Balaka or Bala, so first Vasudeva offers a prayer. There are series of shlokas, but we're just going to look at one shloka. Shri Vasudeva Uvacha Viditosi Bhavan Sakshat Purusha Prakrute Paraha Kevalanubhavananda Kevalanubhavananda Swarupa Sarva Buddhi Druk. My Lord, you are the Supreme Person, completely beyond material nature. You are the absolute, purely blissful form of experience, the ultimate witness of all intelligence. Now this is the standard format of prayer. Whenever Bhagavan appears, all the devotees, acharyas, they glorify Bhagavan with, they glorify his potency, right? Just like Satyavratam, Satyam, Trisatyam, Devatas were offering prayers to the Garbha in Devaki Devi, Garbham, the Shishu in Devaki Devi Garbham. And just like how Arjuna was offering prayers when he saw the universal form in Bhagavad Gita, like that Vasudeva is glorifying Bhagavan, similar to Gajendra offering prayers to Sri Hari, that you are this, you are that, all of that. Viditosi Bhavan Sakshat Purushaha Prakrute Paraha Kevalanubhavananda Swarupa Sarva Buddhi Drik. Next, Devaki Devi offered a prayer. Rupam yattat prahuravyaktamadhyam brahma jyotir nirgunam nirvikaram sattamatram nirvishesham niriham sattvam sakshat Vishnu radhyatma deepaha. Sri Devaki Devi said, that which sages call the original unmanifested form, the Brahman light without material qualities or changes, pure existence. You are that very Lord Vishnu, the spiritual lamp, entirely devoid of material desires. Rupam yattat prahuravyaktamadhyam brahma jyotir nirgunam nirvikaram sattamatram nirvishesham niriham sattvam sakshat Vishnuradhyatma deepaha. And then Bhagavan says, Shri Bhagavan uvacha tvameva purva sarghe bhu prishnis swayam bhuve sati tadayam sutapanama prajapatirakal mashaha. This is what we just discussed there, right? Krishna talks about the total three avatars in which he appeared as a child to the same Devaki Devi and Vasudeva. Okay, then after that, Leela, how are you? Long time.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandas Pranam, Jai Shri
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I heard there's a celebration, Krishna is arriving, so I had to join live.
Thank you, thank you.
I could not wait. I'm hearing your lectures every day, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so then, so after the Chaturbhuja Narayana form appeared, then Vasudeva and Devaki requested Chaturbhuja Narayana to withdraw that form and appear like a ordinary boy. Otherwise, if Kaṁsa comes to know about this form, he will know that this is the eighth child, Ashtama Garbha, who is born to kill Kaṁsa. So in fear of that, Devaki Vasudeva requested Narayana to appear as a ordinary boy, and then Krishna, the two-handed or Balagopala, appears. And Krishna tells in that same chapter, both of you constantly think of me as your son, but always know that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By thus thinking of me constantly, with love and affection, you will achieve the highest perfection, returning home back to Godhead. So thus by giving birth to Devaki Devi, and by appearing like an ordinary boy, and by relieving all the miseries and difficulties, lamentation of Devaki Devi and Vasudeva, Krishna became the cause of Paramanandam. Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kaṁsa Chanūramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Vasudeva Sut. Repeat after me. Vasudeva Sutam Devam
Vasudevasutam Devam
Kaṁsa Chanūramardanam
Kaṁsa Chanūramardanam
Devaki Paramanandam
Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Jagadguru Śrī Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Śrī Krishna Janma Līlā ki jai. Vasudeva Devaki Devi ki jai. The class is not done yet, okay? We are not singing.
Just begin. Just begin.
Just beginning. The class is just beginning now.
Online Vrindavan Janmāṣṭamī is today.
What is that?
Online Vrindavan Janmāṣṭamī is today. Happening
Online Vrindavan Janmāṣṭamī, yes. Yeah. Okay. Now comes our most favorite part. Okay? Are you all ready for this?
Luckily, I joined correctly.
Oh, you just joined.
I went out to temple, so I only came back.
Okay. Wonderful. We finished a lot of interesting kirtan discussion, and we are beginning another episode of interesting discussion now.
Is Krishna come as a baby?
Krishna already appeared. Yes.
Oh my God.
Krishna appeared, and now we are doing the next project now. Yeah.
మాతాజీ ప్రొఫైల్ పిక్ కూడా అదే యశోద మాతాజీ కృష్ణుడిని ఎత్తుకున్నట్లు అనమాట. సో just entered, that's why.
Yes, as soon as Krishna appeared, there is Yashodamma carrying Krishna there.
Yeah. From day one, I like this picture only, Prabhuji. In ISKCON, so always this and another picture. So
Yeah, I gifted this picture with a full photo frame to about 500 people.
wow, Prabhuji. Wow.
Yeah. Sarita, మీకు కూడా ఉందా ఇంట్లో?
నాకు మిస్ చేశారు ప్రభుజీ అప్పుడు.
అవునా?
Oh.
Oh,
So
okay.
we next batch.
So next batch, Prabhuji, we are in the next batch.
Yeah.
So there is a condition for that. You have to buy a home from me.
Yeah, that I know. I'm about to say that.
But Sarita, మీరు నేనే హెల్ప్ చేశాను కదా?
Yeah.
కదా?
Yeah.
ఓకే. అయితే
నీకు ఓన్లీ ఫోటో ఎందుకు, నీకు ఏకంగా స్టోరీ
డైరెక్ట్ గా కృష్ణుడే మీ హృదయంలో.
అదే మనసులోనే కృష్ణ ఎక్కిస్తున్నారు.
మనసులో
ఇండియాలో వాళ్ళకి మీరు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇస్తారా?
ఇండియాలో ఇల్లు కొనాలి, నాతో ఇల్లు కొంటే అప్పుడు ఇస్తా.
ఆల్రెడీ ఇల్లు ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఎవరా?
Yeah. Okay. So now we have to discuss the most important point. We'll try to finish this today because we cannot leave it in the middle. It's a very interesting one. Now, when the Chaturbhuja Narayana form transformed into Vibhuja Shamasundara Balagopala form, Krishna inspired and instructed Vasudeva to transport him to Vrindavan. And there are multiple reasons for this, right? One is, the external reason is in fear of Kaṁsa. Kaṁsa would further torture Vasudeva and Devakī, and Kaṁsa would try to kill this baby Krishna. I mean, nobody can touch Krishna, right? But if this Balagopal continues to stay in the prison house, Devakī, Vasudeva, their lamentation will increase. So Krishna wants to relieve them of that lamentation. So that's why Krishna instructs Vasudeva to carry him from Mathura to Vrindavan. And then in that dark night, Vasudeva carries Krishna crossing Yamunā river, and he goes to Gokul Mahāvan. And as soon as Vasudeva keeps Krishna in a basket in the prison house, at the exact time Devakī Yashodamma in Vrindavan gives birth to Yogamaya. A baby girl is born there. Actually, Yashodamma gives birth to another Krishna and Yogamaya. We'll go to that part. And Vasudeva, he goes there and keeps this Mathura Krishna next to Yashodamma, and he does not notice the other Krishna there, but he takes the baby girl Yogamaya and comes back to Mathura, the prison house. And when Yashodamma wakes up, by the time Yashodamma wakes up, these two Krishnas, they both merge into one body. The Mathura Krishna and Vrindavan Krishna, they both merge into one body, and it appears like one Krishna. So that time Yashodamma wakes up, she becomes conscious, and she notices beautiful Balakrishna next to her. Okay, and then when Vasudeva brings Yogamaya, the baby girl, and comes back to the prison house, the baby girl starts crying, and then all the people in the prison house, Kaṁsa, everybody comes to know that okay, a new baby is born, and they think it is the 8th child who appears to kill Kaṁsa. But when Kaṁsa comes there, he sees a baby girl, and he is wondering, will this baby girl is going to kill me? No way. But anyway, he wants to kill that child. So as he grabs Yogamaya in his hands, and he was about to beat her onto the ground, onto the rocks and stones to kill her, that Yogamaya slips from the hands of Kaṁsa, and then she appears with multiple hands with all those weapons, and appears in the form of Durga Devi. So this is the birth of the Yogamaya and becoming Durga Devi, goddess Durga. the eight-armed goddess Durga, Ashtabhuja. And then she laughs loudly. She laughs out loudly. LOL, laughs out loudly, and tells to Kaṁsa, "Oh fool! That person who is going to kill you has already appeared, and he is somewhere else." And Kaṁsa is left terrified and utterly humiliated, realizing his brute force and all his army, everything are entirely useless against these unstoppable wheels of destiny. And he appears to be a changed person at that moment, actually, realizing, witnessing the fact that he could not keep a track on who was born and how that boy went away from the prison house, and how he could not even kill this Yogamaya, but Yogamaya appeared like a Ashtabhuja Durga Devi. So he appears to be a changed person, but later on, as he comes in association of other demoniac servants, they start instigating him that, "O Kaṁsa, as you know that, as you heard from Yogamaya Durga Devi, that the eighth child who is going to kill you has already appeared somewhere else. So let's go to let's kill everybody let's kill all the children who were born in the last 10 days in Mathura." And Kaṁsa says, yeah, good idea, let's do that. Let's go and kill all the newborn children in Mathura. So like that, his demoniac tendency again comes back. So this is the problem with bad association. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the miraculous escape of Lord Krishna, how Vasudeva actually carried Krishna from prison house of Mathura, and how was the journey in Yamunā river, how was the journey, what are the different things that happened. We are going to discuss that now. Okay, in the next half an hour to 45 minutes. So whatever we are going to discuss now. So last year, Sarita, she painted beautifully. You look at this beautiful painting here. So during Mukundamala Stotra discussion, the first one, Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Daya Pareti. I think on just one word, Daya Pareti or Megha Shamala, Neela Megha Shamala. So while we were discussing those words from Mukundamala Stotra, Sarita, she drew this very beautifully. And this is what we are going to discuss now. This one picture describes everything that happened while Vasudeva was trying to carry baby Krishna from prison house of Mathura to Vrindavan. So that time we discussed, but without any shlokas, right? Now we became experts. You all became experts in shloka, reciting shlokas, understanding shlokas. So we have to discuss in a PhD level now. So let's do that. So the divine descent, Lord Krishna's Janmāṣṭamī Līlā, unpacking the poetic and spiritual mysteries of the Mathura prison house. So this is Karagara Līlā. We can call it as Karagara Līlā. So this is whatever we are going to discuss now is based on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 10th Canto, 3rd chapter. So let's recite the shloka first and I will explain. Tatascha shaurir bhagavat prachodita sutam samadaya sasutika gruhat yada bahir यथा बहिर्गन्तमियेष तर्ह्यजा या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया. Okay, repeat after me. ततश्च शौरिर्भगवत् प्रचोदिता. ततश्च शौरिर्भगवत् प्रचोदिता. सुतं समादाय ससूतिका गृहात्.
सुतं समादाय ससूतिका गृहात्.
सुतं समादाय ससूतिका गृहात्.
सुतं समादाय ससूतिका गृहात्.
यदा बहिर्गन्तमियेष तर्ह्यजा.
यदा बहिर्गन्तमियेष तर्ह्यजा.
यदा बहिर्गन्तमियेष तर्ह्यजा.
यदा बहिर्गन्तमियेष तर्ह्यजा.
या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया.
या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया.
या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया.
योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 10.3.47. Thereafter, exactly when Vasudeva, being inspired by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was about to take the newborn child from the delivery room, Yogamaya, the Lord's spiritual energy, took birth as the daughter of the wife of Maharaj Nanda. Okay, to Yashodhamma. Yogamaya was born to Yashodhamma. Next shloka. Taya hrita pratyaya sarva vrittishu dhvasteshu paureshya pishayiteshvadha dhvarastu sarva pihita dhuratyaya bruhat kapataya sakila shrunkalai. Okay, repeat after me. तया हृत प्रत्यय सर्ववृत्तिषु.
तया हृत प्रत्यय सर्ववृत्तिषु.
तया हृत प्रत्यय सर्ववृत्तिषु.
सर्ववृत्तिषु.
वांस्तेषु पौरेष्य पिशायितेष्वधा.
द्वांस्तेषु पारेष्वपितेष्वधा.
वांस्तेषु पौरेष्वपिशायितेष्वधा.
द्वांस्तेषु पौरेष्वपि सायितेष्वधः.
द्वारस्तु सर्वापिहिता दुरत्यया.
द्वारस्तु सर्वापिहिता दुरत्यया.
द्वारस्तु सर्वापिहिता दुरत्यया.
द्वारस्तु सर्वापिहिता दुरत्यया.
बृहत्कपाटाय सकीलशृङ्खलै.
बृहत्कपाटाय सकीलशृङ्खलै.
बृहत्कपाटाय सकीलशृङ्खलै.
बृहत्कपाटाय सकीलशृङ्खलै.
Now this is the shloka that explains the opening of the doors. By the influence of Yoga Maya, all the doorkeepers fell fast asleep, their senses unable to work, and the other inhabitants of the house also fell deeply asleep. The closed doors, which were strongly pinned with iron and locked with iron chains, opened automatically. Okay, so as soon as Vasudeva took the baby child in his hands, in the basket, kept in the basket and was about to leave. So multiple things happened there. The first thing that happened was the shackles on his body, Vasudeva's body, especially the shackles on his feet. Okay, if the shackles on the feet are removed, then he can walk. If not the whole body shackles, but at least the feet. So the shackles on the feet, as per Bhagavatam description, it is shackles on the feet are removed. But maybe all the shackles were also removed. And the second thing that happened was there were 16 doors in the prison house. And all of them opened one at a time. Not all at a time, but one at a time they opened. And there is a reason why they opened one at a time. I'll explain. Third thing that happened, all the security guards in the prison house, they all fell asleep. Okay. Now there is a philosophical point behind all these things. The first one, when Vasudeva was carrying Krishna in his hands, the shackles on his feet were removed automatically. Now what does this indicate? As soon as Krishna comes in our heart, the shackles of this material world, the repeated cycle of birth and death, these shackles, the shrinkala, they will be removed. We will become bandha vimukta. Bandha vimukta. Yasya smarana matrena janma samsara bandhanat vimuchyate namastasmai Vishnave Prabha Vishnave. Whoever remembers Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna, the shackles of this material world will be removed. Vimuchyate. Vimuchyate. They'll become free. They'll become liberated from the shackles of this repeated cycle of birth and death. So that is the first thing that happened. Next, the 16 doors opened one at a time. Now what are these? No, before that. So whoever is carrying Krishna, Vasudeva was carrying Krishna, that's why his shackles were removed. And also the doors, one at a time, they opened. Now how are we going to carry Krishna? We are not going to carry, Krishna in our hands like that, right? But we are going to carry Krishna in two different ways. One is, we'll carry Krishna in our heart, and also we'll carry Krishna on our tongue. Through Nama Sankirtana, we carry Krishna on our tongue, and by Katha Shravana, we carry Krishna in our heart. So then the shackles of our material life will be removed. Now 16 doors, they appeared one at a time. Because Krishna, and as soon as Vasudeva started carrying Krishna in that basket, that entire prison house started becoming bright. Slowly, it started becoming bright. Because Krishna, he's like sun. And when sun appears in the morning, what happens? The sun doesn't appear fully, right? Sun doesn't rise fully at a time. Initially, there will be Aruna. It's called Aruna Netra. The sun is called Aruna Netra. That means the light rays of sun. Sun just starts appearing. Sun just starts rising. You will see like orange color, pleasant sun actually. And slowly the sun rises and takes a fully bloomed sun disk form. And as the sun transforms from Aruna Netra to Surya Netra, then all the darkness that was accumulated over the night, that will start dissipating slowly. It is not like an on-off switch, right? The sun will appear full bloom at once, and then all the darkness will be gone, right? No, it is not like that. Just like how the darkness slowly starts dissipating, and then as the sun transforms from Aruna Netra to Surya Netra, similarly the 16 doors, they started opening one at a time. And what do these 16 doors represent? The 16 doors represent Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Jnanendriyas, the mind, 5 plus 5 plus 1, that is 11, and then Pancha Mahabhuta, earth, water, fire, air, ether. Because our body is made up of Pancha Mahabhuta, and within this body we have Pancha Karmendriyas and Pancha Jnanendriyas, and there is a mind also. So these 16 coverings, the soul is entrapped in these 16 coverings. So the opening of these 16 doors in the prison house indicates the removal of the 16 coverings of our material body, so that the soul can travel to the spiritual world. Carrying Krishna in our heart, the soul can travel to spiritual world. Next, all the soldiers, security guards who were guarding the prison house, they all fell asleep. Now what does this indicate?
Our Arishad Vargas, Kama, Krodha.
All the anarthas in our heart. The security guards represent Arishad Vargas, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha, Matsarya. They were put to sleep automatically. They became unconscious. And then Vasudeva, as the doors were open, he started coming out. Now if you look at the shloka, right, the first one, Tatascha Shaurir Bhagavat Prachodita. Tatascha means, Shukadeva Goswami is describing this shloka. Shukadeva Goswami is saying that Tatascha, therefore. What is therefore or thereafter? What is thereafter? Thereafter means there is something before, right? What was there before? The conversation between Śrīmad-Narayana and Vasudeva and Devakī. Before Śrīmad-Narayana, Chaturbhuja Śrīmad-Narayana transformed into Dvibhuja Balagopala Krishna, there was a conversation between Vasudeva, Devakī and Bhagavan. So thereafter means after their conversation, after their meeting. You can say after their meeting. After their conference, after their meeting, Shauri. Who is Shauri here? Vasudeva. Vasudeva is being described or glorified as Shauri by Shukadeva Goswami. Now who is Vasudeva? Who is the father of Vasudeva? Surasena or Shurasena. Now Surasena is a great king. He's a great warrior, great king, great Kshatriya. Now son of Surasena, who is Vasudeva, obviously, naturally, he will also be a great Kshatriya, a great warrior. So naturally he is Shauri. Shauri means a great Kshatriya, great warrior. And also he is Shauri. Shukadeva Goswami is calling Vasudeva as Shauri because, first of all, he is bound by the shackles in the prison house. Now he has taken a courageous step to take this baby child out of the prison house. That's why Shukadeva Goswami is calling Vasudeva as Shauri, a courageous person. Even though he is not liberated, even though he is not free, he is bound by the shackles. But he is taking a dare step to take this baby child out of the prison house. That's why Shauri.
Prabhuji, other grandfather is Ugrasena, right, Prabhuji? This is Surasena. And then mother side, Ugrasena. That is Devaki Mataji's father.
Correct. Tatascha Shaurir Bhagavat Prachodita means being instructed. Bhagavat Prachodita, being instructed by Bhagavan. Sutam. See, look at these beautiful words here, beautiful transition. From Bhagavan, the transition to Sutam, baby. Shukadeva Goswami did not say being instructed by Bhagavan, Vasudeva carried Bhagavan. He did not say like that. He said being instructed by Bhagavan, Vasudeva carried the baby. Sutam. Sutam Samadaya. Samadaya means carefully carrying. Carefully carrying. Vasudeva used a basket there, and in that basket he put nice silk clothes, comfortable clothing. Now, where is the tradition of buying new, woolen blankets for the babies these days? Where is it coming from? It is coming from Vasudeva. So Vasudeva, he made a nice arrangement, nice cradle arrangement for baby Krishna. Comfortable arrangement. Samadaya. Samadaya means nicely, carefully carrying baby. Sasutika Gruhat. Sutika Gruha, the place where Devaki Devi delivered. That is described here. The unshakable courage of Shauri. Coming from the lineage of Surasena, naturally Vasudeva is courageous. And not because just he is the son of Surasena, but he also proved in great, in many situations, he also proved. And he kept the promise that he gave to Kaṁsa. Every time the new child is born, he took that child to Kaṁsa. Okay? So now this is what happens. All the security guards, they fell asleep, and Vasudeva started carrying baby child, Krishna. Okay, now another beautiful sloka. Ta Krishna Vahe Vasudeva Agate Swayam Vyavaryanta Yadha Tamorave Pavarsha Parjanya Upamshu Garjita Sheshon Vagadvari Nivarayan Fanai. Now this is the most awaiting thing that we have been waiting actually, where Vasudeva, this is the one being described in that shloka. Okay, repeat after me. Ta Krishna Vahe Vasudeva Agate.
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 Svayam Vyavaryanta Yadha Tamorave.
Swayam Vyavaryanta Yadha Tamorave.
Swayam Vyavaryanta Yadha Tamorave.
Swayam Vyavaryanta Yadha Tamorave.
Vavarshya parjanya upamshu garjita.
Vavarshya Upaṁ
The rain, the thundering, the light, everything is described here. Vavarsha parjanya upamshu garjita.
Vavarshya Upaṁ Sugarjita
Teshon vagadvari nivarayan fanai.
Seshon Vagadvari Nivanai
Teshon vagadvari nivarayan fanai.
Seshon Vagadvari Nivarayan Fanai.
Okay, so you can see here that on the top the shackles are broken. And by the way, Sarita drew this. It's not something else, right? She drew actually 1 year
You
ago,
added colors to that, Prabhuji.
and then I added colors. So the shackles are broken, and then on the bottom, at the bottom of the picture, you see the security guards. They fell asleep, and the doors opened. Huh? The doors opened. So two things happened, right? The 16 doors opened, and also the doors to Vaikuntha will be open. When we carry Krishna in our heart and in the tongue, then not only the doors of material world will be open, not only the coverings of our material body will be removed, but the doors of Vaikuntha will be open for us. Okay. So next. So what is being described here? Now Vasudeva comes out. He comes out of that prison house. Kaṁsa's heavily guarded prison was meant to be inescapable. Amidst a torrential midnight storm, Vasudeva receives the divine command to carry newborn Krishna across the Yamunā river to safety. When Vasudeva, the bearer of Krishna, arrived, the doors automatically opened wide. Just as darkness dissipates before the sun, the clouds poured rain, resounding softly, and Śeṣa, Ananta Śeṣa, followed, warding off the water with his hoods. So when Vasudeva carries, now he is on a mission. He is on a great challenging mission to take baby Krishna from Mathura to Vrindavan. Now, the most important thing is nobody should see. If somebody sees, they'll come to know that this eighth child is born, and they will inform Kaṁsa, and there will be a great danger. So that's why, as he comes out of the prison house and comes into Yamunā river, then it starts raining very heavily. It starts showering very heavily, the storm clouds. So why it rained, the Acharyas explained. On this Krishna Janma Līlā, 3 Acharyas gave beautiful commentaries. Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and another Acharya by his name, Hari Shauri. Hari Shauri. That's the name we discussed, right? Tatascha Shauri. Tatascha Shauri. So there is an Acharya by name Hari Shauri. And here Vasudeva is being described as Vahe. What is Vahe? Means Vahanam, vehicle. Krishna Vahe. Ta Krishna Vahe Vasudeva Agate. Vasudeva is the Krishna Vahe. He's carrying Krishna. So why is it raining? Because when it rains, whoever is inside the houses in the Mathura town, they will stay inside only. thinking that, oh, it's a gloomy weather outside, it's raining heavily, I cannot do anything if I go out. So they will stay inside. And whoever is already outside, they will quickly rush inside their house or inside some shops or somewhere, so that all the streets will be vacant. Nobody will see what is happening in Yamuna river. So that is one reason why the clouds started showering. What is another reason why the clouds start showering, Sarita?
They are happily pouring like Ananda Bashpal.
The clouds,
because from that day, Krishna can be called as a Megha because of our clouds color. And that's why they are happy and they are pouring Ananda Bashpas.
Yeah. So the clouds raining very heavily indicates their happiness. The clouds are showering tears of happiness, looking at beautiful form of Krishna. That is one. Second reason is the clouds became so happy that in future Krishna's varnam will be called after the color of the clouds. Krishna's bodily complexion will be described with a metaphor, with an analogy using the complexion of the clouds. Leelamrutham Shamala. Leelamrutham Shamala Varnam. The color of the bluish black, dark bluish black color of a dense cloud. So knowing this, the clouds became very happy and they started showering tears of happiness. The Acharyas describe another reason why it was raining. Now, where does the rain come from? Rain comes from ocean. The ocean water, when it is evaporated by the heat of sun, clouds are formed and the clouds will shower rain. Now, who is this ocean? Who is this ocean?
Krishna.
Lord himself.
Lord himself. There are two things, okay? One is the ocean is his father-in-law.
Oh,
He
actually,
Sindhu Kanyapate, he Gopalaka, he Krupa Jalanide, he Sindhu Kanyapate, he Kaṁsāntaka, he Gajendra Karuna, Parina, he Madhava, he Ramanuja, he Jagatraya Guru, he Pundari Kakshamam, he Gopi Jananata Palaya Param Janami Natvam Vina. See, three things are put together here. Krupa Jalanide, Sindhu Kanyapate, Kaṁsāntaka. Now these three things are happening in this Leela. There is Kaṁsa in this Leela, and then Kaṁsa will be killed later, but it's already declared. It's already declared that he's going to be killed, right? Kaṁsāntaka. And he is Krupa Jalanide. That ocean is nothing but Krishna himself in the form of Krupa Jalanide. He's a treasure of compassion. He's an embodiment of compassion. So when that compassion, when that oceanic water of compassion becomes clouds, and when needed, those clouds will shower rain. Just like that, Bhagavan, when needed, when the devotees are in distress, he will shower his mercy. So the rainwater indicates Krishna showering mercy, actually. Krishna showering mercy on Vasudeva himself. Okay? Now another one. That ocean is his father-in-law, right? Now when father-in-law, when son-in-law comes, what does the father-in-law do? Washing the feet, right? doing abhishekam and washing the feet. So in the form of by showering rain, that Sindhu Kanya Pate, the father of Lakshmi Devi, is showering, is doing abhishekam to Krishna, washing the feet of Krishna. Mama alludu called Gaduda Mamata. So all these beautiful things happened there. Okay, and then what else? What else happened there?
Thunders.
Thunders. Yes, thunder. What does thunder indicate?
It's like lightning. Lightning means removing of dark or removing ignorance.
Now there are two things. Thunder is different, lightning is different. Two things happened. There are clouds, rain, thunder, that means the sound, and then lightning. So thunder. Thunder indicates that whenever Bhagavan appears, what do? They blow the shank. When they do arati, or when Bhagavan appears, they blow shank. It's an auspicious thing, right? It's indicating Bhagavan, indicating the appearance of Bhagavan. So the thundering was happening, the tumultuous sound to welcome Krishna. And then the lightning. What is lightning? What does lightning indicate?
Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because it's dark, so that he can see, Vasudev can see
Yes.
around, and
Yeah.
he has to go.
Correct. So the lightning is it is to show path to Vasudeva. The lightning is to show path to the devotees when they are. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Teshamaham ajnana jnana deepena bhashvata. Being pleased with my devotees' devotion, I, residing in their heart as Paramatma, like a shining lamp, I show them the path. I show them the path through which they can progress and achieve perfection in bhakti. So that lightning is Jnana Deepa, the shining lamp of knowledge, the Jnana Deepa through which devotees can walk on the path of bhakti yoga and reach the destination, achieve perfection in bhakti. Okay. Next, what else happened? Now Adishesha, right? Adishesha appeared. Let me show the picture there. So Adishesha was guarding Balagopal with his hoods, so that the rainwater does not actually fall so much, but a little amount of water falls, because that is the desire of the clouds, right? The clouds also, they want to do abhishekam, right? That is another reason why the clouds started showering. One is their happiness that Krishna will be called as Neelamega Shyamala, with the same name as their cloud, the clouds, and also looking at the beautiful form of Krishna, by having beautiful darshan of Krishna, out of happiness the clouds started showering. And also they wanted to do abhishekam, just as his father-in-law, the Sindhu wanted to, the Samudra wanted to offer abhishekam and wash the feet of Bhagavan. Similarly, the clouds also offered abhishekam. This was the first ever abhishekam in the history. Now, little bit of rainwater fell on Krishna, but Balaram, Adishesha, was guarding Krishna with his hoods, so that it doesn't rain heavily on him. He doesn't get sick like that, right? I mean, he cannot get sick, but this is the mood of a servant. Right? This is the mood of a servant. A raging thunderstorm typically brings terrifying, deafening thunder. Yet, recognizing the Supreme Lord in transit, the clouds altered their nature. The thunder became Upamshu, a soft, mild whisper, to ensure the divine child was not frightened and the sleeping gods were not awakened. The thundering, generally it is very, very tumultuous, right? But as it is described in this shloka, the thundering was not a roaring sound. It was not a very audible and very noisy sound, so that it doesn't disturb the child and it doesn't wake up the security guards, or it doesn't wake up anybody in the town. So just as much as needed, just for the sake of formality, because when Bhagavan appears, there has to be some sound. That's why the thunder sounded in a whispering way, in a soft, mild tone. Mandrasthai, you can say mandrasthai. In music, there are 3 sthais, right? Mandrasthai, Tivrasthai, and then
Tarasthai.
Tarasthai, Mandrasthai, Tarasthai, and then middle, Madhyasthai, lower, middle, and upper. So the thunder started sounding in a mandrasthai, mild whispering tone. Adishesha, the serpent bed of Lord Narayana in the spiritual realm, incarnated to serve his master on earth, transforming his massive, terrifying hoods into a waterproof canopy. He perfectly shielded the Supreme Lord from the elements. So when we have a great determination, okay, so this episode of Vasudeva carrying Krishna from the prison house of Kaṁsa and going to Vrindavan, what is the practical lesson for us? Vasudeva, even though he was personally shackled, he was personally bound, but he has a great sankalpa. See, in the beginning, the Lord instructed him, take me from this prison house to Yamunā, from this prison house to Vrindavan. Vasudeva did not ask the Lord, no, what about my shackles? I am bound. How can I carry you? You are the Supreme Lord. You are supposed to carry me, and you are asking me to carry you. How is it possible? He did not ask any questions. He took a great sankalpa that I will. The Lord has ordered me, and I will execute his order as a servant. So when we have this determination, vyavasayatmika buddhi, ekeha kuru nandana, bahushakahyanantascha buddhayo avyavasayina. Krishna tells about this determination in 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. If we have this determination, great sankalpa, then the nature, the devatas, everything will align to protect and serve our devotion, to protect and cooperate with our sankalpa.
So when we carry Krishna in our heart, how Balarama protected, like Gurus also protects us, no, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, actually, only Vasudeva was able to carry Krishna only when Balaram appeared. Or Vasudeva was able to carry Krishna even in Yamunā only when Balaram, Guru Tattva, is there. The Guru Tattva is shadowing. Through the mercy of Bhagavan, we get a Guru in our life. And through the mercy of Guru, we reach Bhagavan. We attain the love of Bhagavan. We reach Bhagavan. And also Vasudeva carrying Krishna from Mathura to Vrindavan. This also indicates how even the Lord, Supreme Lord himself, even though he appeared in Chaturbhuja Narayana form, but his desire is, his heart is always in Vrindavan, right? His heart is always in Madhurya Bhava. So the Lord personally instructed Vasudeva to release him from this Aishwarya Bhava and take him to Madhurya Bhava. Similar to what we discussed in Jagannatha Radayatra. The Lord wanted to go from Jagannatha, which is like Dwaraka, from Jagannath Puri, he wanted to go to Vrindavan. Same thing here also. So, what else? We can discuss much more about this.
Every Leela tells a depth concept. Simply he can burn in Vrindavan. He can do anything, but he did a plan and execution to explain some some essential points.
Yeah. And also Bhagavan, he's not an ordinary person, right? He's a supreme personality of Godhead. There has to be some drama when he appears. He cannot just appear like normal, right?
Yeah.
There has to be some background story, setting.
Yeah.
And we see how many movies became successful commercial blockbusters with this episode in the beginning of every movie.
Yes.
Starting from the very old Balakrishna movies in Telugu till the recent Bahubali movie. Bahubali, what did Shivagami do? Same thing, right?
Same, Prabhuji, and now the water only she will also work.
Yeah, same thing. Where did these directors get the ideas from? From Krishna Līlā. So they know that when Krishna appears with such a big drama, then it is a success. And that formula they have used. Yeah. So
we have to feel like Vasudeva. How Vasudeva carried Krishna, we have to carry Krishna in our heart. Then we can be free from all these things and we can get protection.
Yeah, like Vasudeva and Devakī. So how Devakī did austerity, how Devakī and Vasudeva together, how they performed austerities for 12,000 years to get Bhagavan as their child.
So to get that permission from Krishna also, we have to do. Krishna gave the permission to Vasudeva, no? So that is very important. We have to get that instruction from Krishna, that blessing, not instruction. We have to get that blessing from Krishna to carry Krishna also. Just like that, okay, from now onwards I will carry Krishna in my heart means it is not possible.
Yeah. So Krishna will arrange Guru in our life so that we can carry Krishna in our heart.
మీ ఇష్టం ప్రభుజీ మరి మీరే ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేయాలి మరి
So we have our Jagat Guru, Srila Prabhupada, who is protecting all of us, who is guarding us like Ananta Shesha and leading us on this path of Bhakti Yoga. So now, since Krishna is born and he already reached Vrindavan, from Monday onwards, we're going to discuss the most relishing, beautiful, sweet, nectarian Krishna Līlā in Vrindavan. So far we discussed a little bit of philosophical points, but whatever we are going to discuss from Monday, it's going to be pure nectar.
Yeah, Prabhuji. So though it is like more dangerous that time only because he's so small, but so many like problems came.
Yeah.
But that's the sweetest things for all of us. Like so many leelas.
Yeah.
After that, more of Pandava stories only.
Yeah. Now after that, Vrindavan Leela, and towards the end, Pandava Leela, Pandava's protection.
Yeah.
So through this Krishna Janma Līlā, Krishna is also teaching us that how everything in the material world is miserable. Right from the birth, Krishna himself was born in a place of miseries. The prison house is a place of miseries. Krishna himself is born in a place, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. Dukkhalayam. He was born in Dukkhalayam. To indicate that, we are all celebrating, right? When we take birth, everybody, celebrates.
Every year.
Every year, yeah. Every year. Yeah? But as soon as we are born, we cry. The first thing that we do is we cry, right? Because it's a place of Dukkhalayam. Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam.
అదే దుఃఖాలయం అనుకుంటే నీరసం వచ్చేస్తుంది, భయం వేస్తుంది.
అలా అనుకుంటేనే సీరియస్ గా తీసుకుంటాం ఈ పాతని.
అందుకనే మండే నుంచి మేము ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తాం.
మండే నుంచి ఆనందాలయం, ఇంకా ఆనందాలయం. ప్రెజెంట్ హౌస్ అయిపోయింది ఇంకా. ప్రెజెంట్ హౌస్ ఈస్ డన్. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anyone would like to say any reflections?
ప్రభుజీ, దుఃఖాలయం అందరికీనా కొందరికీనా?
అందరికీ. భోజనాలయంకి వెళ్తే ఏం దొరుకుతుంది? అందరికీ భోజనం దొరుకుతుంది. భోజనాలయానికి వెళ్తే కొంతమందికి భోజనము, కొంతమందికి వస్త్రాలు, కొంతమందికి పుస్తకాలు దొరకవు కదా. అందరికీ భోజనమే దొరుకుతుంది అక్కడ. అలాగే దుఃఖాలయంలో అందరికీ దుఃఖమే. కొంతమంది చెప్పుకుంటారు, కొంతమంది చెప్పుకోరు అంతే. ఒకరికొకరు చెప్పుకున్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు పరస్పరం బోధ, ఎంత పరస్పరానుకథనం చేసుకుంటే అప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది. ఓ, నాకే ఉన్నాయి అనుకున్నాను, వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఉన్నాయా.
దానికి కృష్ణ కథ వినొచ్చు.
అప్పుడు అసలు పరస్పరానుకథనం అప్పుడు అవుతుంది.
అదో ఆనందం. మనకు ఒకటే కాదు, అందరికీ ఉన్నాయి.
అందరికీ ఉన్నాయి.
కృష్ణ లీలలు ఏంటంటే ఇట్లా దుఃఖాలయంలో ఉన్నా ఎలా ఎంజాయ్ చేసుకుంటూ ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలనేది ఆ లీలల ద్వారా కొంచెం మనకి కొంచెం బెటర్ ఉంటుంది. ఆయన కూడా ఆ లీలల్లో అందరితో ఫైట్ చేస్తూనే ఉన్నారు కదా, సో మనీ అసురాస్తో అలా మూవ్ ఆన్ అయిపోతూ ఉండాలి అని చెప్పాను.
అవును. Life is not easy, right? So even Krishna, after taking birth, after going to Vrindavan, so many demons started attacking him.
కృష్ణాని చూసిన వాళ్ళకి దుఃఖాలయం పోతుందా ప్రభుజీ? ప్రభుపాద గారు చూసారు కదా తర్వాత.
Yeah.
వాళ్ళ సమదృష్టి, వాళ్ళకి దుఃఖము ఆనందం అన్ని ఒకటేగా ఉంటాయి. ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి
సమదృష్టి.
They are beyond the dukkam.
దుఃఖం.
Prabhupada, when he was traveling on the Jaladuta ship, right? He had 2 heart attacks, but he did not give up. He did not give up, and he was praying to Krishna. He wrote a letter. Actually, he wrote some poems and letters, and then Krishna protected him. Krishna protected him, and what happened after that? Within 10 years, Prabhupada created miracles.
Okay.
Okay, so from Monday onwards, we'll start discussing from Nandotsava, how Nanda Baba and Yashodamma, how they celebrated
4, 5 lines, 6 lines.
the coming of the birth of Krishna, and later on Vasudeva goes to Vrindavan and meets with Nanda Maharaj. We'll discuss all those things, and then we'll start some beautiful Leelas of Krishna. We're not going to discuss how Krishna killed Putana or how Krishna killed Agasura, Shakatasura. That and all, everybody knows those stories. So, but we're going to discuss some beautiful aspects. So we talked about Guru Tattva, right? The mercy of Guru, right? Whatever we can do in bhakti is possible only through the mercy of Guru. Now this Krishna Leela series, I did not even plan about this until the last 2-3 days. Even Mukundamala Stotra, we finished that week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think 3 days we finished. Even until that weekend or even until Monday also, I did not know what to start. Because my mind is always thinking about another stotram, which stotrams to start. We finished Gajendra Stuti, Mukundamala Stotra, Jagannatha-ashtakam, all these things. I was thinking about another stotram, but I did not even think about Krishna Leela. But since last 1 month, we have been reciting Govinda Damodara Stotram, written by Bilomangal Thakur. So because of that Guru's mercy, we are able to discuss this Krishna Leela series. So because Govinda Damodara Stotram is full of the Krishna Leela in Vrindavan, and that is what we are going to discuss. So Guru's mercy again. Okay, so with that we will conclude here and we will meet on Monday. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Śrī Krishna Kathamritam ki jai.
జై
Gopala Krishna Leela ki jai.
జై
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
జై
Okay, thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ
Hare
ప్రభుజీ.
Krishna.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
Hare
ప్రభుజీ.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.